Hey, hello, welcome back to Despots game, where we aren't having Twitch integration because stupid. Okay? Mainly for the sense that don't know why I'm moving that go backwards. It's not actually just followers. It's only if they're in chat, and that's very anti-lurker, especially on a small channel. So you know, it's not great, honestly. Let's buy some Mackie. And we've only got 2 people to start with, so, you know, it's a good start. But, you know, I wanted to play, but, you know, I raised that in the Steam forum. And, you know, that's how I discovered that it was just, they have to be in chat at the time. It's not just use your followers. And then they're like, oh, but activate this and that you can just have all followers at all times. It's like, you know, regardless if they're in chat. But that's not true. And then they deleted the threads because they don't want people to know that you can't have actually your followers. Another TTTV viewer, Blackwell. Interesting. Because I just turned off Twitch integration and followers and subscribers. What would be really dumb is if by doing that, it now means I can afford that. It now means that Streamlabs. Oh my fucking god, you are kidding me. Oh my fucking god. By turning off use followers names and use subscribers names, it's actually like another TTTV viewer. I don't know what that is. It's probably some bot that's in chat. It's actually using Streamlabs. It's not just using generic names, which is what it was, because, you know, I started to run use generic names, and we don't want another army of just Natalos. Because it's anti-lurker. It may have... I don't know. It's bugged or something. There's something weird going on with it. But now we've got Streamlabs fighting for us. Not even with a surname. Or did he get a surname now? Because I should pay attention to the health of my people, my minions. Because we don't want them to die. But that would be weird. That's champs. We're taking it. Okay, you got loads of health. You're a healer. You are... not, but you know, we want the healers to heal them. You're a distance, so we do want you to be away. Right, we need to pay attention to food. That would be very weird. By turning it off, it turns it on better than it ever functioned previously. Because now we've got Streamlabs. I know Streamlabs doesn't follow. That would be weird. Maybe all I had to do was turn it off and on again. But yeah, they deleted the the thing. The whole thread, because they wanted to hide the fact that it's broken. Okay, so they're running out of mana. We need to use our things as well. Let's not forget those. Come on. Why is this taking so long to die? Oh my god. I realise I don't have that many minions, but you know, we got some really, really strong ones. It's spreading the wealth with who it's injuring. You really do need to go to the back now. And oh my god, die in the net. 25, right? So that's 25. Oh, we can buy it off the bat. We don't have to buy that first anymore. That's really, really good. 50% chance to lose an item back, always. When below 30% health, fencers have a chance to dodge attacks. Interesting. Okay. So, we're going to go in this room. Because, I mean, if we die, we were going to die on the next floor anyway. Ironically, you've got the most health, so you take their aggro. You sit up here and help heal everyone a bit. Okay. Is Excalibur gonna live? He leveled up. Come on, Samurai. You can live. Let's go! He lived. Okay, so I'm going to follow a name. Let's. Whoops. Apply. Let's see. Mikulak. I don't think that's a follower. Dark Mantle. Don't think that's a follower. But we're on to the next one. We'll have to experiment. There's a fork in the road. A giant stone lies at its intersection and it says, "He who goes right will lose his sword. He who goes left will lose his head. He who goes head will face recursion." Okay, so you know, I would hide the thing where if you hit it long enough, it does something. Okay, so if we go left, we die. If we go right, we lose a weapon. A sword. Well, perhaps a swordsman. I mean, it's just smarter to lose the swords. Whoa, pawn shop, never mind how it got there. The mechanical owner is willing to buy Excalibur for 16 tokens. I mean, we have to lose it, sadly. Because I think it will kill us if we don't. Minus the item plus 16 tokens, humans continue their journey undisturbed. Okay. A Sanusi fridge. I want the fridge, but at the same time an extra healer, because we are in dire straits. Right. We might need to start thinking about upgrading, but Alfina. These are not my beautiful followers. These are not my beautiful wife. I think it's better to just have it turned off because it doesn't work. It's broken. It's weird. Reroll. Okay. Bargain. We actually made extra money. So yeah, send an Excalibur to get a new Excalibur that's not dead. Buttercup the Samurai. Was actually huge. Yeah, that was actually huge. That actually saves our lives. So we did the right move by selling it. But I don't know what's wrong with, like, it's not using my followers' names. Like, I know you shouldn't know all your followers' names. I know a lot of them. Like, most of them are from Twitch things. Okay, so I know most of their names. And you know, it's just broken. It's not working. And I don't know why. Like, you know, don't know why it doesn't work. You need to fix it. But it's weird that we got Streamlabs and stuff when we don't. Free reroll too. Okay. Fencers. Oh shit. You are a... Swordsman is a fencer. Okay, so we've actually got a really, really good thing for the fencers. Attacks deal 20% splash damage. Throwers can rise from your head. That's actually really good. There are more enemies. Not great. Honestly, Excalibur is huge. Do splash damage. Do it. Do it, do it, do it. Trying to think how the map might work. Okay, 3. You know, we're outnumbering them a lot. These people getting healed up. Okay, so maybe everyone at the back is healed. Yes, okay. So we're just focusing on healing Alfina of Mirum. Who I have no idea who that is. Hang on. What is this? Oh, it just hides things. I was like, what is this thing here? Magical damage increase. It's not terrible. All humans perceive 10 attack speeds. Like, I think we might want to go to more altars. But random item is 20%. Actually, that's not terrible, you know. All units receive extra mana. Like, we need to start leveling things up. Which means we're not affording the foods. Okay. Let's move along. Right, we don't want Excalibur to die. Despot was here. Oh, it's only 2. But they're wizards, Harry. But maybe we heal more than they injure us. You know, that's always a good thing. Right, so just the swords, worth it. Because, you know, we want the additional sword meta. Syndica. Okay, so now I'm really lost. Like, maybe I shouldn't have changed it back because, you know, while we were getting Streamlabs, things were at least something in chat. something in chat. It's the hole. Mashing its keyboards. Excuse me, what? Bring me 5 big, soft, gentle defenseless wants us to sacrifice 5 newbies. Or yeah. Or the tokens. The tokens were good. We can't even teleport. Your humans are hungry. You can move without food for a while, but your humans are lousy fighters. Each time they move to a different room, the more humans have, the more they eat. If you run out of food, you can produce some for yourself by sending a couple of humans into the sacrificial pits. Fuel is fuel, meat is meat. Is that right? Now off you go. The first time we've actually let ourselves start getting hungry. We're just gonna spend out on food. It's weird that there aren't a lot of teleport spots. Like, this is a teleport spot, but there's no others. Okay, 2. Did that really do a lot for us? You know, maybe we've got too many humans. Considering buying more. Right, let's go for the sale item. Like, getting 5 humans back to that room is just going to eat a lot of food. So that is not worth it. Like, it's a shame you have to buy all these things just to get that. That's all I want. Okay, we're not going to buy any more people. We've got too many already. One more set of fries. Okay, let's go in here. Oh. I mean, we shouldn't have any problem winning. We're going to send Streamlabs to the front of it. You can also sit in front of Excalibur. You know, just to encourage some heals and to encourage them to maybe fight these, even though they're smaller. Like, I just don't want Excalibur to die immediately. Excalibur's the more worthy person to level up and heal. Yeah, okay, so everyone else but Excalibur died in terms of fighters, and this guy, I guess. Oh shit, Excalibur died. Oh shit, we all died. What happens? Look, you unlocked new stuff. Emergency evac easy. Tanks are very useful against large numbers of loads and fixtures could find better coverage. I don't think we actually had any tank units, actually. I think that might have been what the problem was. What on earth is that room? That's a shop. That, like, go up a level? We have to look what the hell this is. Syndica and Nightboss. Okay, I think it's just better to not have follower mode, which is weird because it uses random names that aren't my followers. And, you know, I don't know, it's weird. Hello, Caxip08, Kappa, you too. Welcome to the channel. Okay, is this single enemy just gonna kill us immediately? How are you? You having a good day? Right, what is this? Oh, that's what this room is. It's get an upgrade. Shooters, penetrates. Okay. I mean, we're gonna go into the food room. We can't really afford a lot. There's nothing for us there. We've got a lot of food at the moment. Don't need all this food. Right. Take down these two enemies. Hopefully you will live long enough. What are you just doing dancing backwards and forwards? Nightbots. Nightbot being as useful as ever. I'm not going to buy any foods just yet. We need more people. Okay, don't die to these three bots. Come on. That'd be embarrassing. Nightbot doing the business. Syndicate, you can live. Come on. Right, we need people. Rabbit in a hat, huh? Charmed ring. 130 damage. 80. I'm gonna get the rabbit in the hat. I think we can maybe still afford other things. Ice wizard. It's literally a wizard. Perfect. Let's upgrade. Just a sword. I mean, it goes with Excalibur. Streamlabs. See, why does that work better than when you actually have the integration mode enabled? Charmed ring. What do you have? Rabbit in the hat. So this will also help with the meta for that. Another TTTV viewer. But now we're going to be eating all our foods. I'm going to go in here, not straight to the boss, even though we've got a lot of people. Right. Fight. Another Twitch viewer. Strange. Strange how you're getting more viewers. We got a gun upgrade, didn't we? So that could be really, really good. Claws. We've already got that guy. What on earth is that? Yes, Twitch, I already know I've got follow remote. And it must not be on that mode. Brian Cox is judging brand new planet creations now. Okay, why do you always send me these messages whilst I'm streaming? It's like, oh, you're streaming, ha ha ha. Have some information about other things that are not relevant. You want to stop streaming and go watch this, right? No, I don't actually. Marina, have a gun. Have a gun. And a burger. So you don't starve to death. Okay, to the boss. How are you doing for health? 86, right. You are hiding at the back. You are hiding at the back. You guys don't have a lot of health, sadly. Samurai, you go there. Okay. Just trying to protect Excalibur from dying too early. Yeah, you charge in, Mr. Basic Sword. Okay, still hitting Excalibur a bit. Don't die, Syndicate. You can live. Let's go. Syndicate guts. Down to the next floor. Okay, what we could really do is, like, a nice heal. The humans came across a holographic smiling skeleton with most of its neon skin peeling off. It stands next to a wheel that looks like a giant dartboard. Spin the wheel, spin the wheel, spin the wheel. It's metal out. The hologram is quite glitchy. I mean, we have to spin the wheel, right? And you had a prize wedge. You won a mutation. The usual explosive mutation. So now humans explode when they die. Still, not terrible. None of this really goes with what we're going for. I really want to save up for the health. I should have bought the newbie skin earlier, actually, I think. Giving them a bit more health would have been really, really useful. Okay, Syndica, stay back and get healed. Yeah, there's only 2 enemies, so you shouldn't necessarily... That guy died before you even got to... Oh my god, I can't believe my swordsman died so easily as well. Okay, so... We're not going to be able to afford that and a lot of what we want to buy. So, we're going to give extra health. Right. You need to stay alive. And we want the sword buff, so we're going to buy the extra sword as well. But you stay back a bit. We're still in front of Excalibur. Excalibur, how much health are you on now? 79. You're still not really healing up, but now we've got 2 healers. It might Copium get some extra health during the fight. Okay, at least they're getting... No, you lost health. Of course you did. At least they're getting the enemies down. That's all that really matters. Okay, we're gonna go to the foods, or not. No, we're gonna go this way. Again, if we can get 25, maybe the additional 50% extra health will keep them all alive. Okay, normal swordsman took all the hits. That's good. Syndica gains health. Okay. 50% extra health. You'll live longer. Attack speeds. You know what? I don't hate it. So we're gonna do it. And there's nothing else for us there. Okay, let's go, let's go. Okay, Syndica's now at 200. That's much better. That's a lot more life. And healing. And healing, right. Teleport to the burger shop. Take it to the burger shop. And buy some burgers for you all. Because we're running out of food. Was that one of my people that died? I wasn't quite looking at the screen. Just the swords. Why did I buy another sword? We have an extra sword. I'm so stupid. I forgot that's how it works. Okay, you know what? We're investing for our future. We're buying up a lot of food. Right, let's go in here for the bonus. Oh, random events. The zombie was really, really good as well, actually. Don't you dare die. One more push. Right. Honestly, I'm just taking the zombie on my team again. I don't know who's going to get overwritten, but the zombie was OP. And 30 tokens is not as good as the zombie is. I'll get on wrap. I'll be waiting. Will you now? Can I teleport from any room? No. I don't think I'm going to bring you the zombie for 30 tokens, honestly. I think I'm gonna keep the zombie for myself. You also are running low on life now. I mean, if just a swordsman becomes a zombie, that's actually really, really good. Or he can just die. And, you know, then we can buy another swordsman at least. Fencers can burn 30 mana from an enemy. That's really good. To use an active ability ignoring its cooldown and mana costs. That's not terrible either. It's not terrible either. They can attack faster. But I think stealing mana from an enemy means they just don't get to fight. But that's really, 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 really ridiculously powerful. 3%, yes. Okay. You know, I'm just going for the health. I'm going for the heals. Right. So we do need to buy another human to replace the dead one. We should live through this fight. It's only 3 people. Nobody lost? Good. Okay. Streamlabs, welcome back. You have a sword, Streamlabs. And honestly, sit at the front. Right, Syndicate really needs to stay alive. We could get another Excalibur. We need the table though. Like 100%, we need an actual tanky. Like a proper one that's meant to be tanky. Honestly, I know it doesn't give us any extra benefit, but I'm getting an extra Excalibur. Fuck it. I think that's just smart. Then we're saving our money. Okay, we got too many humans. For certain. But they're leveling up. And we're not going to die to the boss this time. Right. Lots of foods. All the food. Just get plenty of food so we don't die. I mean, Marvel spends out on food. Oh! I see. That room wasn't available to us before. We do want to go into the zombies. So, you know, we're going to fight the boss, then we're going to go to the zombies. It's interesting that that room wasn't there until we killed my table. Can't believe you killed my table. Until we hit fort. The situation. Nothing worth spending. Okay. How you doing? Okay. So, I kind of want Streamlabs to turn into a zombie. It's a bot after all, you know? But I don't want one of my really, really good... Although one of the 2 Excaliburs could become a zombie. Wouldn't complain at that. Ay! It hit the shittest units. Let's go. Streamlabs now has 1 million HP. This is why the zombie is so good. Look at that. Like, so much health. So much health. Why have the shops all vanished? Like, there's no shops. And I'm not trading it for 30 credits. Like, we get credits like nothing. Who really, really cares? But the zombie unit is just better. Statue of Northern Lion offers 2 handfuls. Oh, of course. Heavy stuff. Won't give you a revelation, but the world around you seems to slow down a bit. Making it easy. Oh, invasion. Brilliant. Okay, so we need someone to have this table. Let me kill it. You're not as good as the zombie. Like, the zombie is just going to tank everything, honestly. And it has to be done. Healing. Okay. Now we've got a squad. They're leveling. They've got healing. We've got 69 foods. Block 30. Daleks. Like, the zombie is just the best unit in the game, honestly. And it's a rare thing, you know, but it's good. Right? 35 food for 9 tokens. Let's go. We're not going to overstock, but it doesn't hurt to have some foods. Pick 4 Daleks to take down. And we've got an actual shielder, which is good. We've got 2 really, really good Excaliburs. Fencers spin every 14 seconds, dealing their attackers magic damage over 7 seconds for 30 mana. I mean, the tank, the table man, having 30% chance to evade enemy attacks seems good. That seems legit. You go to the front. Obviously, you further in front. No, I don't know. You're starting to chunk your health a bit. Right, let's go into here. Then we can always teleport to the other room. Okay. 2 Daleks. Nothing. Easy. Right, someone leveled up. That's a swordsman. Nika. And we need 3 to activate tank. Hello? Hello? Why didn't you take your chainsaw? You know, again, maybe I buy too many units. I mean, we can buy the shield and not use it yet. What does that do for us? Taunt ability. Okay. I don't know if we necessarily want to taunt them to our shield, honestly. It's good. You know, it does keep some of the other units alive. I don't think that's what we want to do, right? Thunderbolts. You have a rabbit in hat. I think we might have... yeah, we got a ring. How are you doing? Okay, you are now back up to health, honestly. Zombie, you go get some heals. Which means you sit in the middle for now. Using the teleports wisely. Okay, so now we'll get a bit more health back on the zombie. And, you know, we were smart about the healing for the swordsman. You are at 1440. Okay, we're gonna make sure that we keep everyone nicely topped up with health. 2 enemies. Nothing. Okay, chopping them down. That's a Elden Ring. That's a different one. It gives the Thunderbolt ability. So... nope. Upgrades are upgrades. Fine, I'll do it this way. Upgrades are upgrades. Like... restocking the shop is 1 cheaper. I don't... it's just not great. Let's give them some extra mana. Again, we don't summon creatures. Ability cooldowns are shorter, which means they attack faster. It's also not terrible. Right. We should start upgrading. I think that's where we went wrong on our winning run before. We didn't really upgrade. You have one of those. Okay, so we don't want that one. Let's just go into the empty room. And head towards the boss. So I'm not going to go back for the burger, honestly. Okay, that Thunderbolt actually looks pretty spicy there. People are leveling up nicely, nicely. You are way back up in health. You're getting a little lower, but... we are going into the boss. I should put the zombie back in front. Then they can heal whoever they want to heal. Nothing really worth buying that we can afford, so we're just going to go into the fight. Take it down, right. That thing shooting heavily, right. It's nice that they didn't... wow, that thing got destroyed. I was just say just rush down the boss that probably has a lot of health. Nope. That thing... he got decimated. Humans enter new room. Only to find it isn't finished yet. It's meant to be a new room. The ceiling, the walls, the floors, they dissolve into a black abyss. On its edge, a robot works tirelessly, adding all kinds of new details to the room, making them from some hot goo. Making them from some hot goo. 5 more stand beside him, releasing wisps of steam. So he's making details from hot goo that really didn't make sense as a sentence. So shall we liberate M14 too? Maybe? I feel sorry for the lad. He's also working hard. He'll grind his kids to dust. He's gonna work, huh? Spot doesn't care about as long as the work gets done. It stops. He'll update our firmware in a sec, and you'll drool oil like a Tamagotchi. Are you kidding? We've been slacking off for 3 days. Spot doesn't care, honestly. I have no idea what he's doing. Cloning, breeding, moving things back and forth. Still dumb if you ask me. Why does the floor curve? Get over here, I'll curve your ass. You got it right. Calm down, Chief, we'll fix it. Just give us a couple of days. Copium. I think I'll try something. But you know how it goes. I have to grease a couple of palms too. For 20 tokens, and I'll let it slide. How about a 2-day extension to the deadline? Your Swiss Bell Springs Chief, for what can do. Time to chip in together, folks. Okay, so we get 20 extra tokens. Nice. And a nice sense of accomplishment. Yoga pants. We could buy another table, but we already have. Okay. We need to upgrade. $15 more. Then we can start maybe getting some legendaries. Or we can give our humans 90% extra health. Which is just the best thing to do. Now they have almost double health. Okay, the extra health after a fight isn't the greatest. Honestly, you know, having huge units, like less units but huge is huge. Okay, we're gonna work around to the food. We'll come back for big units. Okay, maybe I shouldn't keep my zombie in front now. But it's fine, it's not dying copium. We lost a lot of health. Good job we gave him 50% extra health, right? We got a Chainsaw Lords. Okay, Chainsaw Lords, you actually get to the front. Get your ass to the front. Because you're a higher level than that one, you are better. You can sit at the front. You don't have a lot of health. You sit back. You sit back. You sit back. Okay. We got a line of shooters. You are getting healed, so that's worth it. We do have a shooter. Now we have 2. Leisha Bond. You know, I don't understand what's going on with the interaction, the integration thing. It's Dr. Octopus's claws. No, it's like we get Streamlabs and stuff when I turn off follower mode, but if I turn on follower mode, we just get the same unknown names. Okay, 2 units. We shouldn't die. Copium. Oh, they're like level 1 bosses though. But you know, it's like all games do that these days, right? It's like, what was a boss is now just a regular enemy. You actually didn't take any damage. I'm amazed. And Streamlabs getting buffed. There is a teleporter, and I'm gonna presume we're gonna find other teleporters. So we're gonna head forwards. We can teleport back to it at some point when we find another teleporter and save the journey. Okay. Table was essential. We really do need another shielder unit. Okay. I mean, we got a lot of units. We need food. We need to feed them. There's the boss already. And an upgrade. Like, you know, it's nice enough having an extra 1 per floor. But just a matter of actually just having one. Right, how are you doing? You're not entirely there yet. Okay, so we've got both of these types of healers already. We were literally saying we want another shields. I know you're not great at the moment, Opium, but what happens if we upgrade? Attack speed aura. Okay. But that helps get even faster attack. Might be worth it. Honestly, and having an extra shooter is not terrible. So everyone will attack faster. We still haven't found a teleport. Can't believe we haven't found a teleport. There's one. Okay. You know, maybe we got too many units. It's fine. Right, everyone is noticeably faster in attacking. He just ran right through us. 14. You know, everyone's okay. We've got a lot of fences. Stun enemies. Active ability. What? Each time an active ability is used, a random enemy takes the 50 damage. 56. 139. I mean, honestly, each time, so for every single active ability on a person, which is like these, like the actual attacks, I think that's actually going to be huge. I think that's going to like mount up more than you'd expect. Again, we could do more attack speed, but we need to keep an eye on the mana as well, because I don't know how much mana people are using. Lurkers. Just every single thing anyone does an extra 50 damage to a random enemy. Like, heals everything. We're going to go into the burger shop. Although, we'll teleport to the shop first, like the actual shop. Buttercup 47. The misses are huge as well, like that's us dodging. Shaman Club. That is the Thunderbolt as well. I mean, that's just extra healing. We need the extra healing. Like, purple means it's on the purple rarity, obviously. But, you know, next level we can start getting gold. So we do need to start thinking about that. A fridge. We need a fridge, hello. Buttercup, why don't you build me a buttercup and hold a fridge? I need a fridge. More than anything, fridgy. You need to stay at the back till you... How are you already healed? Damaged, Kira. Like, did we actually take that Shield Lord into battle ever? I don't know. Right, does teleporting use foods? It doesn't, but that's good to know. Okay, we're going to go to the food shop and buy some more foods. Maybe loop through the other shop. I don't know. Because it starts leveling up our units as well for the next floor, which is essential. What was that? Right, we are stacked with food. I realise we can't really buy anything in the shop as a result. But we're still going to fight and level up and go through it. Like, we are eating our way through the food. We are doing something interesting. Heal ability. Like, you know, the humans receive an extra heal. It's more heals. I want it. We're buying it, but we're not going to buy the human for it. Hands or poo. Because I don't want to, you know, use the extra foods until we necessarily need to. Like, we're not in a terrible situation right now, health-wise. The foods is the big issue for us, perhaps. Okay, you are back up there in health, zombie. See, I'm tagging you out. Right, zombie, you go back up the front. It's a shame we can't teleport from here. We're walking. Sadly, it's not going to make any difference if we teleport. And we're eating a lot of foods. But that's why we stocked up. Okay, we got a boss. Honestly, you're not that damaged. It's a boss. We need you at the front. You sit in there. I'm sure the healers will come do some stuff for us. And you get yeeted out of existence anyway to the back. I mean, that just helps them get back and get some extra heals, honestly. It's not terrible. We're not losing anyone. You do actually need some help now. And you still do as well. You are great. You are great. You're getting down there a bit. But this is fine. This is fine. Lone swordsman wearing a laurel wreath walks up to you. Hey humans, so I escaped hell after all. Could you please direct me towards the Olympus? Lots of evil things here. This must be the 3,414 circle of hell then. I'm not sure I can go on like this. Yeah, ask yourself and stop doing it. You're right, human. You hear that, father? I'm coming back to you with this announcement. The stranger drives his sword through his own face. Wow. We can take the swords! Dryhander. Kira. Kira Knightley. And Kira Skywalker. That's huge. That is actually humongous. It's the Buster Swords. I would say that. That's an extra sword. We're not really doing scientists. Gun. We've got one of you. Honestly, we should upgrade, right? Just so there's a chance of getting better things. Periodic table. We have a table. Okay. So I think that's where we went wrong. We just didn't upgrade. It's a win. Now we got to these 3 puny enemies hiding at the back. Now we got a squads. And we got some really, really good buffs and everything. A giant heap of meat. Wow, I've never seen that. It's 27. Like, I don't even know if that's better equity than the 9. Honestly. Is it? I don't know. It might be. It might be. We've got 125 food. We don't need to buy out. We're saving a bit. Okay. 2 enemies. We're not really in trouble. Doxxes. Okay, things are missing. Whether it's their attacks or ours, I don't know. 30% extra attack speeds is most prevalent unit. Or, I mean, my shooters really aren't getting hit. We are defending them in the front line, so I don't think that's worth it. Mage can hurt a fireball for 9 mana, dealing 120 damage every 9 seconds. It's not terrible, but I'm going to go with the attack speeds. Like, we have all of those. All of those could have been pretty useful. That could be really, really good. Fast reloads, ability shorter, restores 1 mana every few seconds. Like, we just don't summon creatures. Again, that could be huge, but it's just a lot of nonsense to go through to get it. Okay, you are now very healthy. You are substituted to go heal. Okay. We're going to go to another shop. Maybe we get something good. And there's some burgers. Like, we should fight out the floor whilst we can, because we're not really dying. And the enemies are taking a bit more. They are tankier, but at the same time, you don't need to rush the boss. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Belafuki. Or the Punisher. I mean, it is a legendary. We do have these. That is a mage. Okay. 160 extra health, 200. And that's just a gun. Attack speed aura. That does let us attack even faster. You join the squads. And I'm gonna buy the healer as well. And I'm sure it'll be great. Copium. We are gonna go explore. 19 at a time, it's fine. There is teleporters. Okay. 3 puny enemies. But this does allow us to level our people up. And heal up. More importantly. I'm gonna take the huge pile of meat. We're mostly just exploring for coins and to level up. I realised, you know, there's a false economy because we're spending the money on foods. What is that? A tutu? We don't have just an ordinary swordsman. Critical hits. That looks nice. Plasma gun. You know. Coffin. Excellent coffin. They are shields. These are really, really, really... I want them all. Do we care about having the extra critical hit? I mean, they get extra speeds. They burn... they do burn mana from an enemy. I just feel like an ordinary swordsman is going to die. We'll take it. But we won't, you know, equip a human with it just yet. Give me the Tootsie Roll. The plasma gun would have been amazing. I realise we're not going to spend or have enough money to really buy anything really, really good in here. But it's a teleporter. Let's just teleport back closer. Fish. A laser sword, on the other hand, is a swordsman that's much better. Okay. You are fully healed. See, I'm leaving Kira at the back. Kira is leveling up. You... You also kind of need to heal. Okay. Basic room should allow them to heal up a bit. And we'll leave the zombie on the front line to tank it, but, you know, the next room they need to go to the boss, so hopefully the shieldy's got, yeah, 2 heals? 3 heals? Okay, they got a few heals. They got a few heals. That, you're almost back up. That puts us in a much nicer situation for the boss. Zombie's gonna tank it at the front line, but, you know, the shield lord should not, just one enemy. What could go wrong? And we dodged his attack. And he taunts us. Nobody dying. Opium. We lived. Nobody died. You didn't take any damage. You could use a bit of a heal. You are in an okay situation. Did nobody actually get hit by that boss? That is ridiculous. That is ridiculous. Okay. Sharp gust of wind pierces the maze. When the dust settles, they see a black guy in a blue suit. One hand's on the wall, another clutching his heart. Damn it, now they kill me, he pants. With it off you, just go with those guys. We have enough for our own. Just go with those. Go on. Just go with those guys. You're one hell of a runner. Did you bump into him? Must be hard to maneuver at that speed. There's a speedster. No comment, never happens. I think you're in trouble, dudes. We've got enough room. Just go with those guys. A guy tries to run, but immediately falls, clutching his heart again. A small armed squad appears from around the corner. Damn! I wanted to offer those bastards myself. Your work. Yeah, we killed him. Great job! Have a gift! We'll just take credit, you know, obviously we're going to get something. I got more than it came from. Works once again. Supers! Okay. I'm stranger hands a powerful plasma gun. And it's Suicide Squad, okay. An odd event, but fortunate. Do we already have a plasma gun? No. Nobody has a plasma gun. Oh, in that instance, Alfina gets a plasma gun. And now we're a 5 of 5 shooters. So we have got humongous attack speed. The dry hander, we already have. Basic. There's nothing for us here. We want 55 to get that. Like, we already have humongously buffed attack speed. What could adding an extra 10% do? Could make us ridiculously overpowered, correct? Okay, Buttercup the Tough. Buttercup, why don't you build me up? We're gonna give basic swordsman so that we've got 5 of 5 sword as well. Party, now we got a party. That's an achievement. 22. I guess it's to have 2 fully leveled things, maybe. Oh, burger shop, I guess. Riding emus. And lagging hard. Oh, they turn into just basic enemies after we kill their rides mount. You're all good, you're all good. Okay, you are back up there. Give me a mammoth of meat. Okay, I think we're in a good situation here. Like, yes, we've got a big squad against some seemingly tiny rooms. They're leveling up, including the tiny puny swordsman, who honestly I could happily replace for a much better one. That's a halo. That's a heal. That's a healer. It's unfortunate we can't afford it, but that's another healer. And you know, not that we need it. Not that we need it. Like, we're good. We don't need anyone else. A strong, independent squad. We don't need anybody else. Okay, we're gonna fight. Honestly, I might just go straight to the boss. Like, we're getting a fair bit of food. I don't think it's a terrible idea to just go rush the boss down. Can't afford anything terribly useful. We're going to save up for the extra health. Like, that's going to be humongous. That's our next thing. Okay, you actually cursed us pretty bad. Destroyed. Yeah. We're just buying that. Okay. And yeah, we took a bit of damage on our zombie there. You're going to go back and get healed. I'm just going down. I'm not exploring. I think, you know, it's a false economy to go explore at this point. Humans come across a cube hovering mid-air. It's crafting a robot from an old Soviet harvester. And in need of an older submarine, an obvious question comes to mind. Who are you? I am Rozalski's cube. Be on your way, peasant. Do not interfere with an artist at work. I can make it into a rectangle real quick. What are you making? A robot for my new painting. I believe that these things should be created in real life before they're painted. Drawing from your head is cheating. It's false art. The only thing worse is the culture is paintings that already exist, creating something incredible and transferring to canvas. Now that's real art. Just watch it. You watch the cube create a robot and pose it, all with incredible speed. And then it only takes the cube a couple of minutes to paint it. So all the humans in the painting as well. Worth several games. 300 XP. Wow. Everyone get leveled up a lot. I don't know, like... Nobody's like at max level. I don't know how much EXP anything is, but I'll take some level ups. That's really, really good, especially for our tiny units. And this one that, you know, is now suddenly worth it. It's not the most pathetic unit in the world. Let's move on. So really, we only really care about a lot of enemies. Zombies. So many zombies. Okay. Not forget our own zombie amongst this mess of zombies. Okay, they have been destroyed. We only really care about head into the exit, I think. Defib, we've got a defib, right? You're getting back up there, zombie. Like, the only really things I would care about is another healer that we don't have, which that is not. Some shields, which are really, really good. And I guess another mage. Well, they're amazing. Other than that, I'm just saving, I guess. We also want to find those. Okay, is this just zombie floor? The T-Virus definitely got out on this floor. You'd think the zombie wouldn't be able to hurt the other zombie. Already a zombie. Okay. You're back up there in hell. You use a bit of a help. All of our other frontline units are just like in really good... You are dying, even though I'm trying to keep you at the back. It's still dying. They're not getting to my gunners at all. Like, the line of gunners is really, really good. Gunnars! You great Gunnar! I want the food. But at the same time, we're going to have to fight another wave of zombies to get it. So... honestly, we're going to fight this, and then I might just go to the boss. Honestly. We'll see how we're coping after this. Like, the zombies are chunking at our health. It's not the greatest thing. Tanks have 8% chance to cast Fear. Which... on attack for 3 seconds if the enemy's attack is lower. We don't have any summoners. Right. You're going back up the front. Reroll. 30% to attack. They attack pretty good. Like, I know they're mages. But they actually do attack pretty good. I think that's actually a lot. Like 30% extra damage. That's almost 60 extra damage per shot. Per unit. And we got 5 of them. So I'm taking that. Like, we could have re-rolled and probably got something trash. We're getting off this floor. Okay, that's a lot of zombies. Oh, and some ordinary men. And a monkey thing. Okay, and he's raising the dead into even more zombies. Go for the Monkey King. Okay, well, we're taking them down. We didn't lose anyone. We did not lose anyone. You definitely need a heal. That was really, really good. Hardly any damage at all. Like, and I guess because you were a zombie, you didn't take a lot of damage, right? Off this floor before we die. Did you know that if you... oh, this is deliberate typo, isn't it? Did you know that if you mix up all the letters in every word except for the first and the last one, the text would still be very readable? But if you mix the last and the first letters, you can hardly read it. Or you... what? That's not what it says. But if you mix all the letters, you can read fuck all. I knew that was fuck. I think you're a fucking virgin. No. I think it's very funny. Pick this potion and keep on going in peace. You fucking earth. That's not even a word. That does not make a word. Read fuck all for real. It's very easy to mix the potions, since what of them have the words tokens? Okay, so that one would give us tokens. If you have read up to this point, cool. Take this potion and baggeth tokens. That one gives us tokens. This potion and keep on going in peace. Tokens. Well, this one definitely says tokens, so you made the right choice and you see 10 tokens. Periodic table. We've got tables. We don't have any of these. Again, we could re-roll, but honestly, just buff the humans that we got. Honestly. Fucking huge, tanky, superhuman. That's what we need. Like, we don't care about anything else. We're keeping the humans we got alive and we're making them beefy. And it wasn't that hard to read. And we could see there were potions, which was why potions was not. Healers heal allies from a distance. Okay, well that's. Mages can hurl a fireball. Honestly, heal everyone from a distance, I think, is very much essential. Do we really need extra mana? I don't think anyone's running out of mana. I don't think anyone's running out of mana. Booze, on the other hand. Okay. As long as nobody dies. That guy did have a lot of health. He was a concern. No mammoth, really? I mean, you took a bit of damage. Can't believe there's no mammoth in here. We're stocking up on foods. There's no mammoth. It's a dead end. But it's a teleporter at least. That's a lot of enemies. 3 monkeys? Oh no. Like, yeah, they turned all those men into zombies and we dispatched them, but still. 3 summoner monkeys. Nobody died, right? I think you can afford to go back up front. Like, you are now reasonable. You are now reasonable. They're not the greatest. They still have a chance of dying. But they've got a reasonable amount of health now. Something. Honestly, I don't think there's anything for us in any of these shops. Unless something spectacular appears. I don't think there's much point, honestly. I think we're just saving up to you know, give HP source to everyone. Okay, we got this. And buy foods. You took a lot of damage there. Okay, you're a tough Fridgeman. You are getting low. Like, it's a shame that you are suffering a bit there, table. Oh no, we chose poorly. And it's the big guy again. I mean, at least we got the table out of there to heal up a bit. So, you know, it's not tanking all of that damage off of that guy. Though, people do dodge, don't they? Like, the shield lords do dodge, right? You can afford to go back up. 30% chance to dodge the damage, isn't it? You definitely needs heals. 200 food, okay. That's only like 10 rooms. But still. That's a lot of enemies. Okay, it's the monkey men again. And the zombies. As long as our own zombie is getting healed up a bit, that's all that we really, really need out of this. Like, the other guys should hopefully tank up. Someone died. It was only the basic swordsman, but someone died. It's honestly, is it the worst idea in the world to have an extra swordsman? I know it doesn't give us the extra level buff, but I'm doing it. We're having an extra sword. We're going into the boss as well. We're not exploring. I don't think the extra mana is going to matter. Okay, take them down. I don't know how far we are from the end of the game. I don't know how many floors there are. But we've got to be getting close, right? Yeah, I think having an extra laser swords, regardless, is the right move. Through the darkness. Does that mean we win? Everyone is very low. Everyone is very low, sadly. Okay. You get up front as well, right? Because everyone is low, the healers should maybe spread the love. Down we go. They're like struggling to get in there. I think that's smart. The crocodile-faced humanoids falls on your team from above. Just to be clear, the face is where the human face should be. There's no time to fight back. Ice wizards immediately realizes her head is in a toothy maw. Okay, just a magician. A cross-eyed face looks at her from inside the maw, saying, "Omiwa, Then the crocodile face lets his feet go and asks, what did he say? Ice wizard replays something about magical girl. I'm not sure. Let me see again. I don't believe he recognized me. It's only natural. I tend to maintain social distance from teeth. How about instead of answering, we just use your skin for a suitcase and a couple of leather belts? You know what he said? If he didn't recognize you, damn, wrong again. Here, have some dumplings for your trouble. With that, the crocodile face disappears in the door that wasn't there a second ago, leaving you 30 dumplings. You didn't eat us. That's nice. I don't think the other options were very good, so I don't think they were going to help us much. We've got some sort of special event. We are in a forest. Is this like the last area? I have to go to see the special event, right? Hello. Oh, sure. Hope you don't have to fight this thing.
Of course not. If it wants us to eat us, it'll eat us. There won't be a fight.
Zombie? Or is that you?
Silly, puny pink humans. Daddy Murgle won't cheer to. Daddy Murgle has gone vegan now.
Okay, Natalie.
Doctor wearing a funny bird mask told me I need to help to die from positive attitude.
We got another one right here. Yeah, baby. Health rocks. It's exactly what you need to survive in a place like this, says the zombie. That's what I keep saying.
Your me would intimidate you into doing my bidding. The new me was just politely requested to bring me 5 cabbage leaves. I'll pay. The world is tough to navigate for someone who can't fit into a level.
I can imagine. What if we can't find cabbage on this level?
Tell silly pink humans, give it to me on the next level.
Well, it's a deal. So we need to find you some cabbage. 5 of them. Preferably in the shop, right? Interesting that we were on the other side of the room there. It almost feels like we are meant to fight. Okay, Illuminati. Oh my god. We lost somebody to the Illuminati. Fridge! And the cabbage leaf. Okay. So we're gaining cabbage leaf. We lost both our shields. That's not good. That is most definitely not a good situation for us. Because they were very useful. Apparently we've still got a shield. It's you. The worst kinds of shields. Right, we can buy humans in the next shop and we have a option. 1 enemy. Surely isn't going to kill us. Okay. Unfortunately, Fridge Lord is going to start from scratch. Wow, this thing has so much health. So, Punisher. We do have a Punisher. Is it worth it? I don't think it necessarily is. Take your fridge, Anastasia Rogers. I mean, you've actually got a reasonable amount of health regardless. Just a sword. Whoops. I didn't mean to do that. Just you, Willy. I'm sorry, I didn't want you. You get minced. That's 5 meat for 1 person, which is only 2 costs. Okay, we're moving on to the next room. Or Illuminati. They're gonna kill my fridge again, aren't they? Like 3 kills are full level fridge. There's no way that it lives through 4. Yeah, of course not. They were focusing the shields though. Extend receiving damage for 4 seconds. Okay. I mean, we've got a lot of fences. So they are going to not take as much damage. It's going to turn into damage over time. I think that's good. Okay. We have plenty of cabbages. We're coming here to teleport back up to Cabbage Lords. 1 enemy. What could go wrong? He says. Copium. And he said we could give it to him on the next level. But I don't know. I think we want to give it to him now. Like, these things are getting leveled up hugely. We already have a basic shield. We already have plasma. I don't care that. Give us the food. Okay. Hi, we have your cabbages.
Hey, the pitter-patter of your tiny feet, how swift. I accept your offering. What boon would you like from the god of life?
God of what?
Life, plague, disease, new life can only flourish in the maze of old life, you know. Beasts eat plants, bacteria eat beasts, robots recycle humans into energy. It's a cycle of life.
Grant us the power, God of Life. Preferably kind power that won't make our noses rot off.
Humans want power, shall give you power.
You received a mutation. Let's go. Like 30 tokens. Who cares? Fighters deal 1% of an enemy's current HP as damage with every attack and heal themselves for the same amount. Thank you. That's actually a very nice one. I appreciate you. What happens if we sacrifice that? Does he like suddenly stop being vegan? He's like, you sacrificed food in my presence, I eat you. 169, that's the right amount. We are about to lose some people. I'm sorry. There's nothing that can be done at this point. I mean, it had to happen eventually. We started losing some on this floor, but it's a boss of this floor. There's no way we're not losing more. Attack the Illuminati. Come on. Okay, we lost somebody. I don't know who. Some level ups. Probably shield, right? And another laser sword. All in all, that wasn't terrible. Okay, you need healing. You can also go back and heal. Everyone else, good job. There's loads of floors. Jesus Christ. Melon or watermelon? I mean, water, surely. Seriously, but melon's so much better. I'll take these 10 tokens consolation. Okay, I guess melon. Omar it is. You take that. Oh, we're on level 10. How many floors could there possibly be? Right. We do need a replacement fridge lords. Honestly, I don't think any more of the mutations are worth it. We do already have a chainsaw man. Just the swords. I don't think it's worth it for just a sword at this point. Coffee. That's also a shield. Okay. 2 new shield lords. Up you go. Yeah, you need to be the front line. They can dodge attacks, remember? So, I think that was worth. That'll do. 21 humans. We got to go for the upgrades. I don't know what we're fighting here. Actual cabbages. The cabbages have come to get their revenge. Wow, they have so much health. And there goes one of our shields already. These cabbages are overpowered with the Panzer poo. and we lost it. Like, you had so much health. So much health. I mean, we've got to walk back through here anyway. I don't know if we get the option to go to the shop again. Probably not. Or not, because there's a teleport there. But, burgers. This should be fine. Okay, tomatoes and cabbages. Suddenly everything is veg. The veg has come for revenge. Veg has become sentient and taken its revenge. I thought he ate my man then. Did he? Did he? Oh, it's just inside of him being chewed up over time. Healers return 50% damage back to the enemy. Okay. Thunderbolt becomes chain lightning. In damage to 5 and additional damage. That's only 50% of the damage though. And to spin every 40 seconds. No one can use abilities for 3 seconds. What? If there are more enemies, throwers can heal themselves. Each human gets 10 armor for each extra enemy. We might start getting outnumbered. We might. Copium. Okay, you 100% need to go back and heal. Like, I kind of need you to heal as well. Okay, this isn't great. We are starting to get in a bad situation. Then, I bet it's the god of life again, being like, more cabbages, please. Okay, only 2 cabbages. But these things, I don't know why they have so much health. They don't seem to be actively attacking. As Elsa dies. Okay, maybe you'd eaten somebody and it was inside of you and you ate Elsa. We are losing swordsman left, right and centre. We got rabbits in hat. Honestly, the Sailor Moon wouldn't be the worst. An ordinary bomb. Yellow suits. But we don't really use throwers. I don't think we have any boons for them. No. Oh, that's just fighters. We don't even have fighters. What is the link to Bliss? Like, we don't even have fighters. I don't think that's worth it. It might be stupid. But I think having an extra, like, that's 300 damage. It's a lot of damage. Let's move along. Let's not overthink it. Hello, you have grown, good sir. Oh, it's actually your belly. This is actually the underside of him. Ah, my dear pink humans, I appreciate the boon from the god of life. I hope you appreciate them. Not really. Like, they don't benefit any of us. I'm sated now. Leave and do not tempt me with your tasty pink bodies. I'm committed to maintaining their ties, but everyone slips up sometimes. Oh, I wonder if we hadn't have satiated him. he would have eaten us, right? He would have been feed me you instead. You fucked up. You didn't come back on this floor, so you have to now feed me yourselves. Stanley. Or whatever his name is from Little Shop of Horrors. I don't know. I don't. It's an old movie. Okay, tomatoes. Attack of the giant killer tomatoes. We lost a swordsman. What sword was that? We need the hammer. I'm sorry. Okay, we are slowly death spiraling. So at this point, I think we need to find the boss. Sharp. Because we are on a death spiral. Oh, I should have moved the fridge forwards at this point, I think. I think it's got enough health and, you know, my swordsmen are dying. Don't want them to die. Yeah, it was Excalibur, Tom the Barbarian. At least we got Excalibur back. We've still got another Excalibur. Yeah, you're in a decent enough situation now. You sit up front and tank all the hits. What could go wrong? Copium. We might head to the shop, right? More tomatoes. They're going to go for the fridge. Their mortal enemy. And the fridge is going to die, of course. There wasn't a lot that we could do about that. Food isn't going to help us. Food won't keep us alive at this point. Okay, cabbages. If we keep our distance, I think our distance units are working great. Ones that are getting close are getting eaten and munched, like literally as we speak. So we have to kill them before they get eaten. Which is not going to happen because they're too big. And Kira has died. Okay, we saved somebody. The defib man actually ran out of mana. Okay, so first things first, we need to replace our swordsmen. They are important. We're spiraling. 1% of an enemy's HP is damage and heal themselves the same amount. Honestly? I think we need some fighters. Do we have one of those? We do. Just a sword. We do want a fridge. I don't care about the Justice Swords. I don't think that's gonna keep us alive. Tricksters wouldn't be the worst. Right, we have gun. I want another fighter, but I don't know if we're going to find one. Garment Club. Okay. We're taking the shaman and moving on. We got a lot of people with a lot of different abilities. Let's see. Like, we've got a very varied team now. Like, we've literally just pivoted into fighters instead. And there goes the Fork Lord already. You'd think Fork would be good against tomatoes, right? That was with the 1% healing and damage ability. I really thought that would be huge. Albert McGregor didn't take any damage. You know, if they were constantly taking 1% of their health and they've got a lot of health and healing for that as well as damaging them, you'd think that should have done huge things for them. But apparently not. Everyone is just on a death spiral. Right, Streamlabs, you have the most health. I don't want you to die. Marty, you also have a fair bit of health. You go tank a bit. Albert, you are also a strong fighter. And you heal. I need these guys to heal up at the back. Let's do the fight. What was that wank slap of the sword at the beginning there? Okay, someone just got a nice level up. We could buy somebody, we could buy... You took a lot of damage. You come up in the top. Unfortunately, we're going into the boss, so... You know. Okay. I don't know how many more floors there are, how many more bosses. We can't really afford anything good. More mana. We were running short on mana, I think, on the healers, so for the boss, it's going to be a longer battle than some of the battles, so I think it's... I don't know what we're fighting here, though. Queen of the Tomatoes. Okay, let's see if we live. 20 of us versus you giant killer tomatoes. Whatever this thing is. A leech! You've created actual leeches everywhere. 16. Oh no, we lost a lot of people. We lost Fork, Address. Okay, so we actually lost our fighters. We lost a few swordsmen. Zombie is dead, I've only just noticed. Zombie died a while ago. Humans find a lonely copter hovering pathetically in the corner over a small pile of tokens. Let's try and domesticate it. Humans tame the small copter. I'll try to fight by your side. We have a spinny special enemy. Oh my god, it's not even a human. It doesn't eat. Does that mean I kind of want it? But at the same time, a dry hand there. We need to give them the items that we've got lying about. At the same time, I don't think we can. Like, heals are good and all, but we need actual people. We need swords of different types, and we need these. We've got loads of guns. We've got a Sailor Moon. Okay, we did lose that. So. The fridge died again. Okay. Our fridges just keep dying. We can't keep buying new fridges. How many floors are there? Jesus. Okay, 2 Leech Lords, really? I don't know if these are gonna kill us. Like, they're throwing leeches on everyone. Slowly sucking our health. And there goes Streamlabs, our best unit. Streamlabs, welcome back. Excalibur. We've got Excalibur. Still, like, a yellow suit would have been great because it's in the fighters category, which we've got a boon for. But we can't do anything about. We are gonna get hungry. I need to save. I'm sorry. Unfortunately, we're at the death spiral point. What are these? I didn't want to win anyway. Thanks. I'll be back on Monday with something else. Have a good weekend, and hopefully the game doesn't crash on you because you're doing too good and it doesn't expect it to go that far. Take care, and I'll see you around. Bye bye. 6 viewers. Come on, like, let me use my follow.